Happy holidays! I've got a gift for you. We'll talk about it right after the intro. I've spent the last 20 years studying, teaching, and coaching people to find their greatness and take their lives to the next level. Along the way, it's become evident that emotions are at the root of everybody's successes and failures. Worry and fear are the enemies, and it's time to forge the armor and earn the tools to overcome the two things that could single-handedly destroy your future. Hi, my name is Michael Johnson, and I'm a life coach, a peak performance trainer, and I'm the emotions guy. It's time to take back control of how you feel, control of how you act, and control of how you experience life. It's time to become a lifer, a new breed of overachiever focused on living every minute to its fullest. We are responsible for how we feel, and no one and no thing can make us feel anything. Emotional mastery is our journey, and emotional education and intelligence is the key. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life. What's up, lifers? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast, and I'm excited that you joined me today because I have one more gift for you. One more. Yeah, this one's awesome. You're going to love it. In fact, wherever you're at, no matter what you're doing, if you need to, you can pause this and do what I say, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's an amazing thing. And I'm going to give you this gift that you can take with you for the rest of your life. It'll change your world, okay? Are you ready? So if you need to, pause and then turn it back on again. Once you are by yourself, go close the room, lock your door, go hide in the corner, go throw a blanket over your head, go to a place where you're not going to get interrupted for just a couple minutes, okay? All right. So pause me and then turn me back on. Okay, so if you're here, you've paused, you've gotten to a place where there's some quiet, there's some peace and quiet, you're all to yourself, you've got a little time alone, right? You can just focus in, because for a second, we're going to put the oxygen mask on first, right? That's what they tell you on the airplane. In case of an emergency, please put your oxygen mask on first before you try to help everybody else. So what we're going to do is simple. We're just going to take a moment for ourselves, and we're going to give ourselves this amazing gift. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. You can do this anytime you'd like. You see, as we move forward in this world, we have two choices. We can feel a little better or a little worse. Sometimes we practice the little worse too often. So for a second, we're just going to practice feeling a little better. And I know you might think, gosh, you can't just feel better. Yeah, well, you can't feel amazing when you feel like crap. But what you can do is you can take a step towards it. We can start to close the gap just a little bit. So together with me right now, I'll walk you through it. All I want you to do is close your eyes, get rid of that sense, because sometimes our eyes distract us. It's squirrel syndrome. So for just a second, close your eyes. And I want you to think of something that felt good. Doesn't have to be amazing. It could be amazing, but just think of something that felt good. One thing could have been a drink of your favorite drink. It could have been eggnog if you love eggnog. It could have been milk with Oreos. It could have been that time on the beach in Cabo San Lucas. It could have been that road trip vacation with your family. It could be anything. It could be baking, in preparation for the holidays. It could be watching your favorite TV show and binging on it with one of your best friends. Just think of one thing, super simple, one thing that feels a little better than you feel right now. And you might feel great right now, or you might feel a little down. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, just find one thing to think about, and let's push everything else out of your mind. So whatever thoughts are coming in besides me and my voice, just push those thoughts away for just a second. And just visualize. Now you might say, I'm not a visualizer. I hear things. Maybe I don't see them. Maybe you feel it. Maybe you have a tactile feeling of it. Maybe you just represent a memory with color. I don't know which sense you use. Maybe you can remember the taste of something or the smell of that experience. But just take a moment and remember that thing, that moment where you felt a little better than you feel now, maybe a lot better. And I want you to remember it as fully as you can. See it, hear the sounds that were there in that moment. Taste it. What does it taste like? What does it smell like? Just take a moment to really represent it in your mind. And if you can, turn it into a movie in your mind. Play the soundtrack that's perfect for it. Maybe it's a symphony in the background. Maybe it's birds and wind blowing by. Maybe it's cars passing by. Maybe it's some music. Maybe it's your favorite song. Maybe it's the sound of a crowd or another person's voice, somebody you love maybe. And say that thing that they maybe say to you in that situation. Say it again and again. Maybe turn the volume to the place that you like the volume best. And just remember and experience it and start to remember where you felt it in your body. Did you feel it in your hands, in the back of your neck, down in your spine? Did you feel it in your legs and your toes and your ears, maybe in your nose? Where do you feel it? Just remember each of those things and try to represent that experience again and remember the amazing things about it and just start to feel it in your body. Just feel that way now. Just let it flood over you. Let it flood through your body and just feel a little better. And if you can, what would happen if you doubled that feeling? What would you have to do to double that feeling? If you could just take for a second and just double it. Maybe it's the chills down your spine. Maybe you double it now. Maybe you turn the volume up. Maybe you turn it down softer. Maybe what you see gets clear, like in high definition in those cool TVs where they seem more real than life itself. Make it a little better. Double how it feels and double that experience and just feel it a little bit better. Now just take a deep breath and imagine that situation. Play that movie in your mind over and over and over again. If you get to the end, run it back and do it again. And now just put the expression, not outside, but inside. Put the expression in your body of that feel-good feeling. And just let it wash over your body. Now for a second, just open your eyes and just think. You were able to do that. You were able to make things feel just a little bit better. Maybe it was a lot better. And you can do that on command. In fact, you now have this to listen to. So if you want, you can go listen to it anytime and it'll help walk you through. And it's that easy. You can feel a little better today. Guys, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful that you're here. And I'm so grateful that you're a lifer, a part of Magic for Life. I'm excited for the coming year. In the coming days, we're going to prepare for the new year. So I'm excited for you to join me on the next episodes of the Magic for Life podcast. Thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays. We'll see you on the next episode.
Happiness is a choice. Sadness is a choice. All emotions are a choice. Sometimes doing our emotions doesn't seem like it's our choice, but it is. You have control. You are the captain of your ship, and you must learn how to be the best captain you can be. Let me show you how. Pick up your free copy of my new book, Every Minute, at everyminutebook.com.